We are on 7.4, measuring angles. Today's date is 3/3. We are on page 5. Now, a blank consists of two different rays that have the same initial point, like A. The rays are the sides of the angle. The initial point is the vertex of the angle. So this, we are talking about an angle. Now, there are several different ways to name an angle. For these angles in particular, you start off the name with this little mark here. It's like an angle mark. And when you name an angle, you have to do it in a way such that the vertex is the middle letter. So we're going to call this angle CAB. Cab. There's also a second name for this angle, BAC. So the important part is that the vertex is in the middle of the name. So let's try naming this one. Angle TBQ. Angle QBT. There's also an additional name for it. Angle 1. If a number like 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 is put within the angle and it doesn't have a degree next to it, you can also call it that number, angle 1. Like Rogue 1. Okay, name the angles in this figure. So we're just going to name each angle once. Let's call the first one over here angle MNP. That's this angle. Again, N is the vertex. We'll name this angle ONP. What type of angles are these two? Supplementary. The measure of angle A is denoted by the little m. Now we're giving it an m. That means measure of angle A. The measure of the angle can be approximated with a protractor using units called degrees. So you measure angles with degrees. So if we want to talk, remember how if we're talking about the measure of a segment, we leave the line on the top off? Well, with angles, you put a little m in front of it if you're talking about how many degrees that angle is. So this is a name, this is a measure. Okay, we just did this. Acute is less than 90. Rights are 90. Obtuses are between 90 and 180. Straight angles are 180. Tell whether the angle appears to be acute, obtuse, right, or straight. So we're talking about angle BAC. BAC, correct. It's a right angle. ABD. So I started A, B, D. That's acute. Okay, angle CDA. Obtuse. That does look a little bit larger than 90. Okay, turn the page. This is what you call a protractor, this magical device. You use these to measure angles. So we want to measure the angle JPL. Find the measures. Here's J, P, L. So we're looking at this angle right here. So we start at 0 and we count up on this side. This is 180. This is counting from this direction. The outside is counting from this direction. So we have 40, halfway between 40 and 50 is 45. So JPL is 45 degrees. What's that? There should be an M in front of it, so thank you for catching that. There should be a little M in front of that if we're talking about a measurement. So we'll have to put the little M in front of all these. NPJ, NPJ. That measure is 90. Angle SPJ. So again, I'm counting the outside letters. It's kind of like a speedometer. 155. TPS. So this one's different. Now, I'm not going to count from the outside anymore. I'm starting here, and I'm working my way to the other line. So that's 25. Now I'm on the inside numbers. QPR. Now this one's a little different. I don't get to start here or here.
15.
I'm stuck from here. So yeah, if I start at 105 right here, and I go over to 120, 120 minus 105 is 15 degrees. KPN. So again, I'm starting at 90, working my way down to K, which is 15. So 90 minus 15. Measure of 75 degrees. Okay, so we had the segment addition postulate. Now, angle addition postulate. Angle RSP, right here, this top one, plus the bottom angle, PST, add up to the angle RST, the large one. So the two interior angles add up to the larger angle. Angle addition postulate. So let's look at this one, example 4. Suppose that angle 1 is 42. This is what I like to do, and I highly recommend it. If they give you an angle, put it in there. So this is 42. And the measure of angle 2 is 41 degrees. Find the measure of ABC. ABC, sorry. So I get 42 plus 41, 83 degrees. So the measure of angle ABC is 83 degrees. Now this is kind of backwards. Now we're going to be given angle 1, 42 degrees, and we're given angle ABC. If you fold your booklet over, it says 88. So this time we're going to subtract 42 from 88. So if I wanted to write this out, measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 is equal to the measure ABC. Well, I know angle 1 is 42. I don't know the measure of angle 2, but I do know the measure of ABC. It's 88. Mathematically, subtract 42 from both sides. Measure of angle 2 is equal to 46 degrees. So this last one, I know that WXZ adds up to 80. I know that these two angles must add up to what? 90. Must add up to the larger angle of 80. So I can set these and add them together.